Have you ever read your daily horoscope and thought, that sounds kind of like everyone? Well, that's probably because you're just looking at your sun sign. Today, we're going to dive into something way more personal, way more powerful in Vedic astrology. It's called the Lagna, or the Ascendant. Let's find out why it's really the true key to unlocking your entire birth chart. So when someone asks, what's your sign, you probably tell them your sun sign, right? Of course you do. But in Vedic astrology, that's really just the tip of the iceberg. There's this other sign, one that's completely unique to you, that can define you with some pretty incredible precision. Think of it like this. Your sun sign gives you the broad strokes of your personality. It's that core essence you share with literally millions of people born in the same 30-day window. But the Lagna? Oh, that's different. That's your life's entire blueprint. And it's so specific, it actually changes signs about every 2 hours. This is where your personal story really begins. All right, so let's journey beyond the sun sign and uncover what is truly the most personal point in your entire chart. And this really highlights a huge difference in perspective. While Western astrology puts the sun on a pedestal, the ancient system of Jyotish, or Vedic astrology, says, hold on, the true starting point, the real anchor, is somewhere else. So what is the Lagna exactly, and how does it pinpoint your unique connection to the cosmos in a way that nothing else can? Let's go straight to the source. If we look at one of the foundational texts, the Brihat Parasara Horoshastra, we get a super clear definition. The Lagna is simply the sign rising. And from this one single point, a person's entire life path, the good and the bad, can be understood. And this isn't some modern idea, this is from the classical scripture itself. To put that more simply, just picture this. Imagine you're standing at the exact location, at the exact moment you were born. The Lagna is whatever zodiac sign was just peeking over the eastern horizon at that precise instant. It's a snapshot of the sky that is yours and yours alone. I love this analogy from the expert Robert Swoboda. Think of the ascendant as the pin that you drop on a map. It ties all the planets' positions to your specific time and place here on Earth. Without that pin, the chart would just be a generic map of the sky for that day. The Lagna is what makes the cosmos personal to you. Okay, so this brings us to the big question. Why does this one point matter the most? Let's dig into why the Lagna is the very foundation of your astrological identity. And Svoboda just lays it out there plain and simple. He says that Jyotish gives the top spot to the ascendant because it offers greater insight than does any other factor. I mean, that's a bold claim, right? He's basically saying the Lagna is the most revealing piece of the entire puzzle. And here's why that is. The Lagna is the great differentiator. You could have two people born on the very same day, but if they're born in different places or even just a few hours apart, they will have completely different ascendants. And that means they have two unique charts and two totally different life paths. So the Lagna is doing a ton of heavy lifting in the chart. First off, it sets up the first house. That's the house of you, your body, your personality, your path in life. From that single starting point, it then sets the entire sequence for all 12 houses, which cover every area of your life, from money to relationships to career. And what's really fascinating is its dual nature. It's considered both a kundra, which is a house of power and action, and a kona, a house of fortune and grace. It's like the point where your effort meets your destiny. And, this profound understanding doesn't come from just anywhere. It's rooted in a deep, ancient tradition. Jyotish is often called the science of light, and it's a system of knowledge that's been passed down for centuries. It's thanks to modern guides like the astrology of the seers that we can access this powerful wisdom today. So, what do we do with all this information? Well, it all comes down to using the Lagna as your chart's true north. It's about completely reframing your personal story. The key thing to remember is this. Your ascendant isn't just another placement on a list. It's the lens through which you have to view your entire chart. It is the starting line, the first word on the first page of your unique cosmic story. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. If your sun sign is just a single chapter in your life, what could understanding your ascendant, the true starting point, reveal about the whole book?